What's up, people? Santi G in the house, and today we are back with the first Scrap Mechanic video in so long. I haven't made a Scrap Mechanic video in forever, and I feel like I should get back to it. So, we're going to be going over some creations, maybe making something new. We'll see. So, just get a lift. First thing we're going to be looking at is this box, which I think is awesome. So, as it says, it's a box. There you go. Hope you enjoyed that one. It's just a box. But wait, there's a button. Oh, it's a door? Okay. Well, it looks like I'm inside of the box. The box is opening! Oh my gosh. Oh, it closed. Okay, well, as you can tell, this isn't a normal box. What it is a surprise! Haha! It's very slow, but it gets there. Gets the job done. Press button number 2 and you get the wheels up. Button number 1 is just the thing that transforms it. Now, I know I'm showing, like, all of the stuff here, like all of the controllers and stuff. And I probably should have covered that up, but guess what? It's a big blue box. Number 3 closes the door, which is inside of me at this point, which is that. Oh. So you can still just jump inside the box. So let's say if I had another person on the show, they would get in this box, and that's kind of trippy right there. They would basically just get in this box, and it'd be awesome. So you just gotta skirt out of here. And that's pretty much this whole thing. It also is, it's difficult to put back, because it kind of just flops around. Oh yeah, and the way I made it is, or go it, like, make it open is just by pressing number 2, and then you get the wheels up. So that was creation number 1, the box. Now, on to creation number 2, which is a carnival spinner. Now, we may need to actually bring this to a flatter area. So this, as the name suggests, is a carnival spinner. Now, we don't have more than one person here. We might next time on the show, though. What you do is there's like a little control center with color-coded switches. It's a real brag. So you do all of them. Here, wait, let me just show you the levels. So the first one, the purple, is the purple thing in the middle. And it looks like it's going slow now, but that's only because none of the other things are moving. Once they start moving, then that in the middle will start moving faster. I don't know how it works. So the yellow one is the yellow things. Those start moving. And the white one are the white seats. And then they start spinning as well. So once you're on it, so if you go into first person, it looks like you're spinning a lot more than you actually are. Because if you look at this, it's going pretty slow. And that wouldn't be a very exciting ride. There's a line and everything in case there's like 20,000 people in a server and it's just chugging. Now you have to watch out if you're in line because it will just smack you on the head and you're dead pretty much. So that's the carnival spinner. Nothing really too special about it. No like cool wiring. It's just a bunch of switches. So on to the next creation. We have, or is it this one? The Spin Boy. This one's pretty cool. It's kind of like a Ferris wheel, but without the other end. It's like a half Ferris wheel. No important wiring. It's just easy peasy. So you just click that, and then it goes off. And there's couches here. These are all couches. And you just sit on it, and you know, you just have a good time. And it's important to just go on a Ferris wheel that's very fast. Very fast Ferris wheel right here. That only has 4 carts on it. Very slow. But hey, you gotta have it sometime. There you go. That's it. Most of these only have like one purpose. But this next one I'll be showing you also just has one purpose. It is a moving turret, and it scares the crap out of you when you like first get on it. All it is a turning metal box, which has crab steering, by the way. I put a bunch of dwarf keys on them because it was the update for this mod that I'm using, and I didn't know what they were. And it's just a turret. Just shoots. One button, one goal. One objective, one purpose. Oh my god. This ain't Call of Duty, bro. Okay. This next one I've already shown you, but I have updated it. Okay? I've updated the final challenge. And by update, I meant turn down the motors by one level, and I painted it. So, that's all I did. It drives a lot better. It doesn't flip over now. I was able to fix that because of the, I made the motor slower. So that's it. I've updated, I think, 2 things, maybe 3. This one's just a gigantic car. The only way to get into it is through this little hole. And it's such a low effort creation. And I made it in like 5 minutes. And it's just an easy thing to build. It has giant wheels. Because I had to use the wheels for something. It also has jets, which are pretty neat. It goes pretty fast. It actually is pretty good at navigating. Steering is just a bit wonky because of how big the tires are. Because these are the biggest tires you can get in the game currently. And they're like 5 times the size of me. So this thing's pretty fast because it's light. And because of the gigantic wheels. You can see they kind of bobble around a bit. So yeah, that's what I call a go-go. That's what I named it. For the next one, so you guys have seen this. I want to kind of save this for the last one because it's the one I worked the most updating. This next one is called the Lotus. It's pretty cool. Now you can tell it already has an auto-fire turret system. Let's just turn that off. It's made for 2 people. It's like a Hydra tank. So, this is like the main place. There's also a door to get out of it in case you just want to escape. Just abandoning the operation. Here's what it looks like. It kind of looks like a shoe. And you'll see why I made it look like a shoe right now. So the reason I made it look like a shoe is because here you have a button. And when you press that button, shoes come out. They punch you. They kick you. They hurt you. Let's say you got an enemy. Let's say it's a box. You just kick the box. You just kick it all over the place. And they're effective, man. These boots are really effective. You'd think they wouldn't be that effective since they're boots, but they are. You also might be wondering why that thing's flying everywhere. Well, I'll tell you why. There's these things called gravity modules. And what they do is they control the kind of the gravity around a certain object or the things, and they added them into this game. And it's this thing. So once something's up high, it's this specific gravity module, by the way. Once something is up, then you can't really get it down unless it hits something on its level. Like you can try. I can try using a spud gun. It's probably not going to do that much though. So the way it is, that thing's pretty much just stuck up there forever because I kicked it. And kicking things in this thing is so fun. Like, look at that. So now we go up to the top part, which is used for 2 people, but I don't have any friends who have Steam or Scrap Mechanics, so I guess this is kind of just the best I can do. There's like a little elevator shaft to go up. This is a pretty chill area, you know. It's got a chair, it's got a fridge, it's got a table, because why not? You can just chill, you know? It's a nice area to relax around. Until you find out that it just goes... And then I have, like, it has, like, it auto-fires these, so it's kind of like a minigun. And then you can do little sound things that make these sounds. I think this sounds pretty good. It also has another weapon, so this thing has 3 weapons total. And it is the saw blade. It just comes out, so when the other person's driving, you start sawing people up. And I don't have another person here. As I said, I am completely alone. So the next one that we have is, I think... Have I shown you guys? I don't think I have. This is the good old truck. I may have shown you this, but even if I have shown you this, I have updated it. And it's a small update. All I did is I gave it suspension, and I tried to do something else with it, but it ultimately failed, so all I really did to it is give it suspension. It's still a good truck. I think it's my best, like, just car to get around with right now. It's kind of like a low truck, with a nice bed. It has buttons just for the doors, and then there's a little thing that can attach, which is the next part to this. We have to get to a flat area, just like this. So it has this thing. You can also open the back there. And it also kind of just sends you really high in the air. If you had the gravity thing on, that would be really bad. Then there's another thing that goes with it, which is the RV, if I can find it, right here. And there's nothing too crazy with it. It's just normal. I haven't shown the wiring for all the cars, but it's pretty cool. This is just an RV with a nice control panel, which is actually a controller. And it'd be cool. I need to figure out a way to use it. It has a bathroom, as all things should. There's a cooking show TV. But then there's like there's a special button. Also back there is a control room. If you want to see the control room, I guess. Apparently there's a bearing right there. Oh yeah, these are all free bearings, by the way. I should probably set the steering as a fixed steering, but for now I'm not. Wow. What is all that over there? I don't remember having any creations over there. Whatever. I don't want to put this in here. If I did, it'd be crazy. So you sit here while the truck pulls you, and there's also a second level to it. That's why there's stairs. You kind of just jump up. There's another TV. There's 2 beds and a nice little pod window kind of thing. There's also a secret. So this thing doesn't have a button for some reason. I thought it did. Okay. This thing's connected to a button. Okay, so from here, I figured out. You press this button, and it's not connected to anything. God dang it. So I guess you just press that, and then there's a whole nother thing. You can kind of just open it up. The floor also slides in, so it's flush. And I also made it so that the truck can latch onto it, so I'm going to try to do that right now. You just have to bring it around front. Now, sometimes it can detach if you're, like, falling off a mountain, but that doesn't sound like a normal camping trip. So you kind of just want to maneuver your way in there. Oh, dang, dude. This is garbage. Okay. It's, like, so satisfying when you actually latch it. Boom. There we go. That worked first try. So it does carry a bit of weight. I had to turn up the motors a bit, but I compensated for it anyway. So it's a nice little camping RV. You can take it with you. You see the tires. I need to get fixed steering on there so that it's not free and then it doesn't just turn everywhere. Or I don't want it to turn. Okay. Okay. Sometimes the RV is gonna get stuck on a hill, and then you kind of just ditch it and leave it there. And it has a satellite on top, so that's, yeah, I thought that was pretty cool. It's two things I made to complement each other. And I think this is the last thing that I have to show you. By the way, I'm glad I made a video on the Firebird, because apparently they got rid of modded engines, and I can't use it anymore. I'm just going to make sure that I don't have anything else to show you guys. Yeah, I think that's it. I mean, other than the invisible car, which I just made a normal navigator car, but with invisible blocks. Oh, just pretty big boy. This one's kind of lame. All it is, it's a lame version of the spider. Nothing cool. It just has that thing, and I made it when I was bored, and it does flips and stuff. So I think the last thing that I have to show you, and my favorite thing that I've made, and the thing that took me the longest to make, is this. What the heck? Is the house. It's not the coolest thing in the world, but it is one thing, and it is radical. So there's a bit of wiring in there, but all you need to worry about is what you see, okay? So you walk in here, there's a nice little shelf, you got a radio, some books, some plants, more books, and a lot of more books. You have an oven, microwave, and that button, and we'll show you later, just a counter, then the table with all your stuff in the fridge. So it's a nice little homey area down here. And you get up here, and there's a bed, a nightstand, and a lamp, and a little TV. Which is controlled by the bed, I'm pretty sure. But when you hop in the driver's seat, you see you got 5 buttons here. And you press button 1 and the entire roof just slides back. If you wanna, you know, do that. By the way, you guys have seen all of this before, I know, but I made it better. I re-engineered all of this. I took out some buttons, I made some buttons better, I got rid of things that I didn't need, and number 5 is, so it only has 4 buttons. So this is racing mode with the thrusters on, and I mean, it can be racing mode. Normally I just keep the top on, because you don't need it off. Before, when it didn't have the kind of roof kind of shape on it, I would use like this thing to go back because it was quicker and it was easier for me to jump out. But now I just keep it on because I use it as kind of a momentum thing now that there's more weight on it. So now button number 2 controls the wheels and you kind of go down. I made the window here permanent. And I also made the driver's seat permanent up here last time. It kind of, you had to take out a platform, then rise it up. That's not the case anymore. I made it a lot simpler, and I think I made it a lot better. And it can go faster. I figured out kind of this glitch where you can maybe go faster than before. And right now, okay, so I don't know if any of you noticed this, because I don't know if any of you have watched my scrap mechanic video on this thing. Because I had an entire video dedicated to mostly this single creation, but this big yellow part right here wasn't in there. That was a section I added on pretty last minute because I wanted a dining room where I could eat. And sometimes it gets caught on things, so that's why I kind of have this roof thing now. I was actually going to get rid of it if I didn't have it, but now I use it as just momentum. If I kind of like, you see, this is what I'm talking about. So you use the roof of the house to kind of push you. So that yellow bit just got caught, and now it's uncaught because of the roof. So I think that's going to be it for today. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, make sure to smash the like button with all your might. Let's see if we can get to 2 likes? 2 likes would be good. And by the way, guys, I just hit 100 subscribers. This is a milestone. I thought I would only get to 50. I made a 25 subscriber video setting the milestone at 50. And I just Like, I don't know what happened, but I got a lot of subscribers in the past few months, and I love each and every one of you for subscribing. Thank you for watching. If you had a good time, like the video, show some support, maybe hit the subscribe, because I post really good videos, at least I think I do, and that's gonna be it. Peace out.